Hi everybody, this is my first technology video and I chose Quizlet to show you today. My intended audience will be teachers of world language to encourage them to use some of these new technologies in class with their students. This is more content-based, but really flashcards can be used in any content and really any level, K through 12 and even beyond. I selected this technology because of the fact that it has Spanish and English audio. I want my students to be able to pronounce in Spanish and start learning how to speak in Spanish, so I'm going to need them to listen to it quite a bit as well. So Quizlet's really easy to sign up for, and you can sign in with Google and create some different folders like I showed you here on the left. So these are the two classes that I teach. And I like that I can either put English to Spanish, Spanish to English to Spanish, or photo-based, drawing-based learning, which is I think more effective in learning a second language when you link it more with photos or drawings than the other language, although sometimes for clarification it's helpful to have both. So here, for example, the professions, I just have the picture and the word in Spanish. My audio is not coming through the computer. I didn't have that capability on here to let you hear, but it does have very good pronunciation in French and in Spanish, which I think is hugely important. And I show my kids, my students, how to use flashcards appropriately. Usually they have to fill out a vocab sheet to kind of initially get started, and that gives me something concrete to grade as well, kind of a completion exercise. But I show them how they can take the option of either photos to Spanish or Spanish to photos in this case, or if it's Spanish to English, English to Spanish. And that in itself is, one being recognition and the other being producing the language are actually, it's easier to recognize a word in Spanish and see what it is in English than see something either picture-based or as a word in English and give the Spanish. So we talk about that level of proficiency a little bit. And then I really encourage them to, like if we're starting off in a topic, we'll go back to professions. I encourage them to do the flashcards. I always have audio headsets available or have them use their own so that they're really listening as much as they can and trying to speak it as much as they can if they're not too timid to do that. The Learn is a good one because it gives multiple choice with the picture, and then they choose the right out of 4. Match and Gravity are kind of games that they can play to, especially in the very beginning of getting those new vocab words. Write, Spell, and Test would come a little bit later, asking a little bit, more of them. And Quizlet Live is a great option for teachers to kind of give, make a competitive game out of it. So students are put on teams, and there might be 10 to 20 questions, and whoever gets, the furthest fastest is the winning team. So usually I can do that, in a matter of minutes at the end of class or the beginning of the next class. So it gets us, really motivated to start. My ISTA standards for Quizlet are 5A and 6A out of the 2017 standards. And I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you haven't tried Quizlet yet, that's a great place to start. Thank you.